Hey guys, back in another video. This is instantly recorded after the last video. And I want to debut a new set, what was I thinking? Not a show, but I guess segment maybe? Session? I don't freaking know. Something new on this channel. I have Cringe in the Month, and I'm having the Ben 10 series, which will end after I talk about the final thing. This is going to be a series called So Bad It's Good, where I talk about either a show, a special, or a movie that I find that it's so bad that it's good. And I thought I'd start this episode off with a movie that me and my mom watched for random reason, other than it was just on, nothing else sounded interesting. That was, in my opinion, so bad it was good. Or at least so bad it was freaking hilarious. And that was Transporter 3. I'm not going to go into detail about this, since I've never even seen the first Transporter movie. All I'll say is, he's a mercenary who's hired to transport a target from one place to another, as you do. The part that made this so bad, it's so freaking funny, was such the generic way it worked. The generic way of doing things. Like, you'd have the villain chasing at doing this mastermind thing. You'd have the hero being an antagonist. Also, he's the person he's trying to is this weird Russian actress, which was her first role. And also, side note, if you Google this actress, this was her first role, and I swear to God, I looked this up. The way she got this part, she was working at a hairdressing place. She crossed the street, and the director of this movie gave her a shot because he bumped into her and gave her a shot. You could tell this is her first acting job. I'm not dissing this woman because you can clearly tell that English isn't her first language, because she actually is a native to Russia. But what I am going to dog her for is the direction she sounded like is she was just giving these. She didn't know English, and she was only giving these only scripted words. Like, she doesn't know any English other than what was on this script, and you can clearly hear it. I'm not insulting. I'm just making an observation of a fucking idiot like me. Like, you have this woman who's constantly trying to get it in his pants, because of course, in these kind of movies. The only interesting thing that I've never seen in these kind of movies, where you got this villain, this guy transporting, delivering this target, is he can't go so far away from his car, or else he'll go kaboom. But so many of these things, just so much of the movie was just so stupid. So the only turnoff for this was because you know it was gonna happen sometime in the movie, was the inevitable sex scene, of making out scene between this dude and the Russian chick. That's when me and my mom just turned the movie off and just waited till that scene was over. Cause yeah, we get it, blah 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 blah. The part that I could not stop laughing at is they were on a bridge surrounded by villains. And the girl just got kidnapped by the bad guy. So what do? Start shooting in this car with somehow none of them making a dent in the damn thing. And none of them apparently have a freaking bolt eye to where they can lock onto the son of a bitch and shoot him through the fucking window and hit him in the fucking head. No, he floors his car backwards into a river with his car constantly sinking, and of course the bad guy starts shooting into the water, completely always missing. His bad guys in movies always have the worst targeting practice. It's so freaking hilarious. And of course, he pulls out a freaking life preserver or a freaking balloon thing out of his trunk, because of course he has one of those. It's inflating it with the air from his tire. And then all of a sudden, when his allies come, his co-workers, he's getting pulled to shore by a guy in a tractor or a horse or something. Then he gets his car, he's on his car, getting pulled by like a tractor or some shit out of the river. It then races off to catch the bad guys who are on a freaking train, and just so happens, his car's able to catch up to the damn thing over a bridge. So what does he do? Revs his car and runs off the bridge, perfectly balancing his car, driving it over the train, driving it across the train roof, ramming it through a train car, make sure he's still in proximity, it's still none of these people can hit him when he's crouching behind a coach, basically, in the car. It is one of the most... Transporter 3 is truly one of the worst movies I've ever seen, but it was so freaking hilariously good that it's so bad. It was so bad that it was so freaking hilarious. It was so bad it was so entertaining. That's what I love about bad movies. That the bad movies are always the most entertaining ones. Anyway, I'm paraphrasing the hell out of this movie. If you want to see this movie, I say it's bad. I say this is a horrible movie to me. But I can't stress enough that if you want to see such crazy antics that you've probably seen 100 times in like James Bond movies or something like that, or these crazy scenarios where you will just laugh your ass off that they're so stupid, I highly recommend this movie because it's truly so bad that it's good. I don't know how. Tell you what, take a drink of something every time I've said that. Later.